Hey everyone, today I'd like to talk to you about a very important thing that I don't think has been discussed much on YouTube. The importance of banking and the proper bank to have as a nomad. Whenever I became a nomad, I decided to make do a lot of research on this and pick the bank. Well, since we move around all the time in all 48 states, we decided to get a bank that was located throughout the country. The bank we use only has 3 states that does not have the bank. And the reason why we decided to do this was because we wanted access to our banking at any time. I'll give you a prime example. A couple of years ago, when we was in Wyoming, we had a Ford pickup truck and we was pulling a camper. And we was headed to Yellowstone. The thermostat went out on it. Now we had a limit on our debit card. I think it's like $300 and some a day we can spend. And we have $1,000 credit limit on our credit card. Well, by the time it was all said and done, I think it was $1,500, $1,800 to get that thing repaired and a complete payment. Well, there was a bank. Our bank happened to be located in that town. So they took the courtesy vehicle, and we rode in the courtesy vehicle, and we went up there and drew it out of our savings account. We wasn't withheld any time about it. It took us up as we was getting repaired. And then this last time here, a few days ago, our account was compromised. And somebody had been using our account information. They shut it down. They sent me a new card to my to my address in North Carolina. Well, we're here in Quartzsite right now. And instead of having to wait on that card and everything to get here and to find my banking options and what I had, I just dropped into a place on the way out here to New Mexico. In New Mexico, they was very, very friendly. They gave me a brand new temporary card, and they let me take money out of my account. Where I'm sitting now, there's one of the branches is 30 miles from here. And the reason why I think all this is important is if you don't need to be held up by from anything that has to do with your finances. Now, if you're going to be in an area and the branch, the bank you deal with, and it only and you stay in the area, like 4 or 5 states, and there's branches in every area, I don't think there's an issue with it. But if you deal with a local bank or a bank that only has banks in 3 or 4 states, you could get into some issues, I feel, because you'll have to have money wired to you. You'll have to wait on funds and that sort of thing. So me personally, I would suggest make sure that you're comfortable with the banking that you've got before you take off. Make sure the bank is going to cover all the things that you're going to do out there, and so you have very less time dealing with the problems that could be associated with your money. I think that's all I got to say about this. I'll talk to you later. Bye.